What is good? What is good, my good YouTube people, man? We're back for another Chainsaw Man chapter, man. Am I the only one that finds it funny that Asa literally fall in love with the same person twice? Like, it's actually funny. It's like Lois Lane with Superman. First, she likes Superman. It's like, yeah, he's the guy, but then realize he's too cool for her. And then she likes Clark Kent, and then bam, find out he's Superman. She gets a 2-in-1 package. And oh boy, was I feeling that this chapter. But you know how it goes, man. You read the chapter, and boy, this is a very dialogue-heavy chapter. Very big dialogue. I'm not gonna hold you. I did enjoy this dialogue. I always enjoy these chapters, and this chapter had a lot of feel with great dialogue, funny dialogue. It's just the Tatsuji Fujimoto classic. But I would like to go on the main and at least the most important part of this entire chapter to me, and that being Famine's entire plan, at least future plans for the whole Chainsaw Man event. And from what I talked about in my last video, I feel like everything is coming more and more closer, and I'm more and more closer to being right. Because Asa, when she was talking to Yuro, asked Yuro why she's so pleased, and Yuro says she's pleased because when Falling Devil appeared, it caused gravity to shake all over the world, which leading to more countries or more nations being poorer. And when people get poorer, they want more money, and more money can lead to war. And as we know before, Famine had used Falling Devil to get Asa so that she can control Asa / Yuro can be able to stop Nostradamus' prophecy, because Famine believes that Yuro is the only person that may be able to do it. And it coincides with my plan of her trying to power up Yuro in any ways, and her specifically using Fall Devil itself kind of just plays into that, because I think her original plan the whole time was to use Fall Devil, destroy the world, starve Asa. Asa then becomes Asa / Yuro then becomes under her control, and now with the world being closer and closer to war, she now has Asa really fully powered up and fully ready to stop Nostradamus' prophecy. But the only thing that was able to stop her plan was that Fallen Devil failed, which is something I don't think she fully calculated for. But she's very good at manipulation, so she already made another countermeasure, in which now she's appealing to Asa and Yuro to join the Chainsaw Man church, in which she was able to convince them to join the church by pretty much what she said wasn't a lie. Like, everything she said wasn't a lie, but it wasn't really a realm of the truth. It was more of a deception tactic. Because, like, the way she said, you two can both get your goals, even though their goals are so unaligned. And I'm not even gonna lie, the plan was actually genius. By differentiating the Chainsaw Man, which is not incorrect. Black Chainsaw Man and Red Chainsaw Man's in theory kind of are the same Chainsaw Man. The only problem is they share the same body. So when one dies, the other dies. And I believe, if I remember right, Black Chainsaw Man was only able to fully be achieved because I believe Denji himself somewhat lost the will to live. Yeah, he did. Because I remember that was such a good chapter too, because I remember that chapter specifically because he was also saved by Power. That was the one time Power was truly selfless. She literally gave her life to save Denji, and then she made the contract with Denji to find her, and that itself revived Denji. And the thing that made that chapter so fire, it was like how what Power did to Denji is what Paichida did for Denji. It literally showed Denji dying in a trash can and then coming back as a new Denji, Chainsaw Man. And then Denji himself and died because he gave up the will to live, and then Power sacrificed himself, and then he was reborn again as Chainsaw Man. I really love that chapter very much. So yeah, and I remember I said this last chapter too, that if Denji himself kind of like doesn't like the life he lives, he himself can die. And I feel like this is like what's happening in theory, and I feel like Fam's overall plan will involve Denji himself becoming irrelevant, Chainsaw Man no longer being remembered, and Asa kind of taking on the new mantle to a certain degree, in which it could actually kill Denji in the likelihood, because it will weaken him. And then once Denji's weakened, I don't know how she's gonna be able to bring out the Black Chainsaw Man, or if she's just gonna tell Asa they're one and the same. So if you kill them, if you kill this Denji, you kill Chainsaw Man, in which Asa will also get her revenge. A perfect example of this would be, let's say you have a father and he has two daughters, one older, one younger. The father has brain cancer and is stuck in a coma, but unlike any other coma, he's suffering very much dearly. Both daughters talk to the doctors on a way to solve the father's problems in secret. The older daughter says to the doctor, I want my father to die. And the younger daughter talks to the doctor in secret, says, I want you to get rid of the brain cancer. The doctor has to follow both of their orders. So what does he do? He takes out the father's brain. and he got both tasks done, and he's able to accomplish both goals for the daughters. And it's kind of like that double-handed sword. And if the doctor would have told the daughters, hey, I can get it done, oh yeah, I can get it done, he really didn't lie, but he kind of didn't really achieve the goal of the younger daughter, at least what she fully wanted. And this example just goes to show that Famine is just like playing 3D chess with this whole board. It's just stacked to her benefit. She's very smart and able to make things move in the direction she fully well wants it. My only question is kind of like, how is she has all this information about Denji and all? But my only guess would be that she herself is a full-powered horseman, just like Machina was, and the information comes to her naturally, maybe, because I don't know, Naita maybe because she's still a baby horseman. Yeah, doesn't know. And since Yura herself is not full powered / weakened because of the fight with Chainsaw Man, maybe she lacks information, or maybe the information she just gained it by, I don't know. It's just she's very smart. But going back to Famine's plan at hand, this just is a perfect display of how she was able to get both her plans. She's able to get both of them satisfied. Well, not necessarily Asa. Asa's most likely going to be the casualty in this event, but she's perfectly okay with that. All she truly needs is Yuro. Asa is just there, but she still isn't play an important role. And I do think that Fam kind of does need her to be more powered up, because powering up Yuro is not enough. Yuro and Asa is kind of a package deal. So by also getting her to join the Church of Chainsaw Man, she's not able to get Asa and Yuro working hand to hand for herself. She's also training Asa. So Asa herself, with the newfound powers of the world going in more closer to war, gave Asa a power up and trained her how to fight devils just for the Nostradamus prophecy. The plan she has, if my theory is correct, is just truly a phenomenal plan. Everything is coming closer and closer together, and it's actually working to gain her ends very well. I'm not gonna hold you. Fam might just be a master genius. Like, and I have no basis of going this. It's just like a pure hypothetical. But like, this is like so. Famine is just so smart that it actually is like within reason. Well, not really within reason, but you can actually make a little fan guess. Is like that she herself could actually plan everything all together. She could have known about Nostradamus prophecy and know that Yuro might be the only one that could able to stop it, and could have actually made all the events together to put Asa in Yuro's body. Because she does have the Justice Devil working for her, and if it was the action of the Justice Devil, her former class president, and the teacher all coming together all in the right spot so that Asa can get revived as Yuro / the War Devil, and it all came together kind of like it can almost be planned. And it's a little out of nowhere there, and it's out of in the world out there, but I do think it's not impossible for her. Like, she's made like a perfect plan in which she literally gets everything she wanted in one fell swoop. But to fully summarize her plan, she needs Asa / Yuro to fight for her so that she can stop Nostradamus' prophecy. So, but they have two different aligned goals. She was able to align their goals, which will literally make it easy for Yuro, because once they achieved the goal of making Chainsaw Man forgettable, it would also weaken him, making it easier for him to kill. She gets to kill Chainsaw Man, and then she possibly gets to stop Nostradamus' prophecy, and she gets to get all the food she wants. Like, it was just such a genius plan that I think that I might be underestimating her by saying that that's all she could think of. I think she may herself have just been able to use Asa herself to bring Yura back into this world. Man, yo, I'm not gonna go. I'm actually very proud of myself. I think this theory is pretty good. I think it's pretty good. But like what I said, man, what do you guys think? Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. It's been B3, and stay animated. I wonder. I don't know if you guys made this far, but like, do you like the pause? Like, I always do the pause. I just want to know if you guys like the pause. Tell me in the comments.